So hey folks, welcome back to another video of the series. Today we are having Balaji with us who will be sharing his knowledge and experience on how he got selected for the role and succeeded in his career. So Balaji, let's start with your introduction.
Yeah. So to begin with, I would like to thank you, Harsh, for inviting me over here. So hello everyone, I'm Balaji Padamwar. I am an upcoming software engineer at Deutsche Bank, and recently I have completed my internship too at DB. I hope I'll be able to give you some valuable inputs that may help you to crack interview at DB or any other company.
Okay. And can you tell us more about the role or the internship like which you will be starting at DB?
Yeah. So firstly, I'd like to mention some values of the DB, and then I'll move ahead. Like one of the DB's values is like client centricity. That is to serve the client and to provide them with a platform or to perform any task with ease. And as a software engineer at DB, one need to stand up with these values and build tools that ultimately result in reducing time usage or the cost spent on doing any particular activity and lot more. So the project that I have worked on was built to achieve the same goals. So it was an NLP based project that could respond to the customer's query in just few seconds and saves many resources. So these resources may be human resources or any other some hardware too. And from my experience, like I would like to say, one can really enjoy friendly and helping environment over there.
Okay. And like how was the interview process for you for the internship and like for the role as well?
Yeah, it's like usually it consists of five rounds. So first one is aptitude or coding round. So it consists of nearly 15 to 20 questions. The questions were on DBMS, CNT, OS, OOPS, less from OS. And one can expect nearly 2 to 3 questions of coding, and this is of medium level. And then this is followed by 2 rounds of technical and 2 rounds of HR.
Okay. And how did you prepare for the role? Like, is it you focused on the competitive coding part of the things or on the project building things?
Yeah, like means I was more focused on projects too. Like I was learning new technologies and also that things. But I was also miss at the same time I was preparing for competitive programming also. Miss I have divided time for both like projects also and coding also. Like projects really gives you an edge over other things like some other folks who are competing with you, and also it will give you to outstand miss like to beautify your CV too. So I had many projects in my list. So and if you have and it's like I will suggest if you are having projects, I recommend before going to the directly like have an eye over your project, stick to only those points that are essential or you are more confident on. And but one can't just rely or hide behind the projects so that are done like. And DSA plays a vital role in the selection process of DB, like how you deal with the problem, or are you able to optimize the solution you have given previously? What is your thought process? Which data structure you are using, or in which direction you are thinking? So these all are necessary in the selection process of DB. And to have a good hand at DSA, it's not a day or 2 days work. You need to have practice and a long process too. And actually, I'll suggest to have 3 P's or to implement these 3 P's for yourself, like so that 3 P's are practice, perseverance, and lot of patience.
Yeah. And anything else you would like to like suggest to someone who is aspiring for a similar role, be at a different firm?
Yeah, Miss, I'll suggest to those who are miss preparing to have group discussions things. So, like I personally support group discussions. So, like I think group discussions help at great extents. So, like if you're solving any problem, whether you are able to solve that problem or not is another issue. But there is a question: can there be a better approach to solve that problem? And the best source to get these things is from discussion. So, not only for competitive programming, but also can get help for doing projects or learning new technical skills. And more important apart from this is like one could remain updated means what are the needs of industry and all. So I think I suppose we should means they should have group discussions too.
Okay. And anything else you would like to suggest to someone like how communities can help them grow and like prepare for the roles?
Yeah, like these communities will really help you to develop your skills, like whether it may be technical skills or personality development skills. Like your communication skills will improve your ability to work in teams or handle pressures or lead any events. All these things can be improved, and I think it will make you industry ready person. And apart from this, as I have told that it's an open source and used source for GD, and so GD will help you at great extent. So communities will help you a lot.
Okay. Thank you, Balaji, for taking your time out to share your knowledge and experience. I hope this will be helping a lot of folks who are watching this video. And any closing notes you have for someone who is watching this?
Yeah, like I just want to suggest some like in the time of interview process, like interview may be interested in your thought process, like how you approach the problem and all. So explain properly and clarify your thoughts, like make it as simple as possible. Like if you are means if you have given long answers, then it sometimes it gets messy and too difficult to understand. So at one go, so try to mention key points at the end of every answer which are too long. And the last but definitely not the least, like you may be having bunch of knowledge, but if you couldn't present them properly, so it will give a negative impact. So develop communication skills. So that's all I think it will be enough to us.
Okay. Thank you once again, Balaji. I'll be linking Balaji's LinkedIn account in the description, so you can check that out and connect with him. And I'm sure that he'll be helping you out, folks, as well, if you need any help or like guidance. So thank you, Balaji, for coming up and sharing your knowledge.
Yeah, thank you, Harsh.